Alright guys, I was soldering up this board. So what I did to solder this up is I soldered into the poles here. There's some on the sides here, 5 on each side, and those run these. And I believe they're negative triggers because I tested them and it worked with the MP3 board. And I recommend this FN BC20 MP3 player. It's got 20 inputs. And that's why I recommend it, because it's got 20 inputs, and you can see we got 20 inputs of pod buttons on both sides, 10 on each side. So once you wire this together, I got a cable here that's got 12 wires. So what I did is I ran 10 of them up there, and then hot and ground, and I got one more for the tone generator. But this board here, I don't have to use diodes with the tone generator because they have it separated. The tone generator, the wire that goes to the tone generator will not intermix with the actual other wiring, so you're good there. Unlike the ones that I'm making here, I have to use diodes because it doesn't have the circuitry built in for a tone sounds. So back to this, I wired it all up so it's all ready to go on the wire loom. And then the way you want to hook these up, put the inputs here. There's 1 through 20, so you're going to put 10 of them here, and you're going to put your hot and ground. You can plug it right into the hot and ground off this too. So when the MP3 board gets power, that gets power too. Or you can hook up this hot and ground from the pod directly to the dash power. So when the dash goes on, this goes on too. But the ground sides, the 10 is going to go here, and then the other 10 here for the other pod. And the good thing about this is you can use this board as your ground trigger source for anything you're going to use in the pod. So instead of having to go back here and fiddle and put another wire in for whatever you're going to use it and run it going through your pod and all that, just use a long cable like I did here. You can see how long it is. I think it's like 10 feet long. And so what I'm going to do is when I have this in the car and my pod's connected to the dash, I'll run that wire loom, and then I'll use a connector here from the pod 2 to 3 feet in. So I connect it inside under the dash where you don't see it, and then the other connector will go and wire into here. And so this will maybe I'll mount it like under the dash or under the lower console lid, and where it doesn't matter where you put this, but you're going to have that those connections going into here. And then so say you want to hook something up, you don't know when you're going to hook it up. Could be a year, it could be a month, it could be 10 years from now. When you decide when you want to hook something up, like a smoke release button, because all you have to do is shoot fog juice into your exhaust. Say you want to do that, so you use one of these to trigger your windshield wiper motor. You take the ground and you plug it into whatever port is on your pod that says smoke release. So you'll take your ground to the device, to the windshield wiper, and it'll go right into this terminal with the ground that's from the pod button. Easy, simple. So you're going to have 20 hookups right here. No relays needed, guys. None whatsoever. You'll run the hot to those things directly to the battery, and it's not going to drain your battery because it's only going to work when you hit the pod buttons. And it's going to be a ground switch, so there's no need for relays. I did a lot of research into this, and I hate relays. And the reason why I hate relays is because there's too many wires that you have to run to that relay, and it just makes a wiry mess throughout your car. This is so much simpler when you use a ground hookup, like I'm telling you guys to do.